start of the game as the Ennis brass band parade off the field. There's a number of changes on the Kilnamona side. We'll tell you about those as the game goes ahead. It's a dismal day for hurling. The rain coming down steadily here all morning. The referee has blown the whistle and he has awarded a free into Éire Óg. On the Kilnamona 65, some of those changes that we spoke of. Oliver Miskell has gone to right corner back and Mark Rain is at full back. There's also a switch in the centre of the field, but this is Mickey O'Sullivan with the free to Éire Óg. Drops it in towards the goal, backs and forwards tussle for it, but Paddy O'Looney comes out with it. Gets the left-handed clearance out the far side of the field. Very close to that far touchline, and the linesman has his flag up and he signals that it's a sideline cut to Éire Óg. A strong breeze favouring Kilnamona in this first half. A sideline cut, 35 metres from the Kilnamona goal. Mickey O'Sullivan cuts it across the centre, but only to the awaiting John Heher. He's wearing number 12, but he's playing in the centre of the field. Down the centre, down towards Christy Lyons. Christy Lyons is fouled by the centre half back, Pat O'Shea, so a free to Kilnamona. Almost dead in the centre of the field. Paddy McGuan strikes it down. Christy Lyons gets a stick to it, then flicks it across this side, over towards Sean Barry. This is Barry trying to get possession, coming out towards the 45. Being closely policed there by Noel Coote. Coote gets the clearance. John Hare pulls on it. Gets it in the centre. This is Christy Lyons. Ball breaks to Michael O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin swings it in towards the goal, but it goes harmlessly out over the end line and wide. Seamus Jurek, former Clare, Munster and All-Star goalkeeper, regarded as one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time. He's also the coach and trainer to this side today. Drops it into the centre of the field. Mickey O'Sullivan first times it up along the left flank. Out comes the captain of the side, Noel Ryan. Lays it off nicely towards Tomas English. English strikes it in. Backs and forwards pulling it there, but it goes over the end line and wide. So no score after 2.5 minutes. Paddy O'Looney drops it into the centre of the field. Christy Lyons is first onto it. Blocked down by Pat O'Shea. O'Shea gains possession. The referee has penalised Christy Lyons there for pushing, so it's a free to Éire Óg. The prize at stake today, of course, is the John Daly Cup, which was presented to the Clare County Board in 1974 in honour of that great goalkeeper from Clarecastle, John Daly, who also played for a number of years for Clare. The free by Declan Tobin strikes it down deep. Barry Smith races onto it, but it has crossed the end line and gone wide. So 2 wides for Éire Óg, 1 wide for Kilnamona, and as yet there's no score in the game. This is Paddy O'Looney. Drops it into the centre of the field. Pulled on by Paddy McGuan. Gets it over the far side. Christy Lyons flicks it on down. This is Raymond Power playing it full forward, but was originally picked at centre field. Staying made over towards the far side. Michael O'Loughlin races onto it, but the referee has penalised one of the Éire Óg backs, so it's a free into Kilnamona. And I see Sean Barry, the captain of the side, going across from his right half forward position to take the free. He's about 15 metres in from that far touchline, a metre outside the 20-metre line. Could this be the opening score of the game? Swings it in. Seamus Jurek looks straight up, and yes, that's the opening score. And he gets a good round of applause from the Kilnamona supporters. So just after 4 minutes, Kilnamona lead by 1 point. Kilnamona, of course, are aided by the breeze in this first half, aided by wind and rain. But thankfully that rain has lightened off somewhat, and the sun is slightly beginning to break out. This is Declan Tobin. Strikes it down high under it is Noel Ryan. So is Barry Smith in there. But Oliver Miskell is the one who gets it out. Kilnamona will be expecting a lot from this fellow. He has played won Harty and All-Ireland Colleges medals with Flannans. Out towards this sideline. Tomas Lyons is there for Kilnamona. Barry Smith for Éire Óg. Ball breaks in the centre. Frank Cullinan can't get to it. Send in. Richard Rohan comes across. Fails to control it, but in nips Oliver Miskell. He's wearing number 3, but playing it right full back. Gets it out this side of the field. This is Mickey O'Sullivan just inside the 45-metre line. Gets it into Barry Smith, roaming out a long ways from the full forward position. Smith strikes it left-handed, and a very nice point. Barry Smith, a lot of experience, of course, in that Éire Óg full forward line with Barry Smith and Noel Ryan. Both played for Clare for a long number of years, and I'm sure Barry Smith would still be in the saffron and blue colours of Clare, except for an accident cut his county career prematurely. The puck out down the centre. Pat O'Shea gets a stick to it, then gains possession, but it's knocked away from him. This is Paddy McGuan. Down the centre. Pulled on first time by Raymond Power in towards the goal. Michael Loughlin races onto it, but Seamus Jurek comes off his line and gets it out this side of the field. But it's still Kilnamona on the attack. This is Raymond Power. Raymond Power is fouled by Michael Skelly, so a free into Kilnamona. This one is from a very difficult angle. About 5 metres in from this touchline on the 20-metre. Sean Barry, who got the opening score of the game from a fairly difficult angle also, but it was at the far side. Will he have the accuracy from this one? Floats it in nicely, and it goes straight between the posts. That's immaculate free taking by Sean Barry. One from either side, because this breeze is blowing in gusts. 1 minute that flag at the far side of the field is hanging limp around that pole, and then it rises to gale force. So Sean Barry picked off that point. Very nice indeed. Seamus Jurek, a lowish one, drops it into the centre of the field. Éire Óg on the attack down this side. Tomas English tossing for his Tomas Lyons. English gets it in. Racing after there is Tomas Fogarty, but it's cut out this side by Flann Hegarty. But there is Nolly Ryan. Nolly swings it in towards the goal. Backs and forwards go up for it. Flicked out the far side. Tomas Fogarty loses possession. Richard Rohan having difficulty in getting that one up, and it goes off his hand out for a 65. So that's the first 65 of the game. Seven and a half minutes gone. Kilnamona lead 2 points to 1. Declan Tobin this time will take the 65. The first early free that Éire Óg got around the centre of the field was taken by Mickey O'Sullivan, but this time it's Declan Tobin, his centre field partner. Not a very well struck one. Locked in the air. This is Pat Walser. Drives it in towards the goals. Paddy O'Looney safely collects that one and clears it out this side. There's Mickey O'Sullivan going for the ball there with John Heher. The referee has penalised Heher, so he awards the free to Éire Óg. 10 metres outside the 45-metre line. And Nolly Ryan is coming out from his left corner forward position to strike the free. Nolly, who has given great service to Éire Óg down through the years. That one half fell away from him, but he drops it in. Oh, it comes off the stick of Paddy O'Looney and out for a 65. That was a very deceiving shot there from Nolly Ryan. It half fell away from him as he rose it, but as it floated in, it took a dip, and Paddy O'Looney was happy to see it fly past his right hand upright, out for a 65. This time it'll be Mickey O'Sullivan. Gaining half a metre. Could it be the vital half metre? Mickey strikes it in, strikes it high, but it's gone to the left and wide. So the score remains Kilnamona 2 points, Éire Óg 1. This is a better puck out. Kilnamona on the attack, but the attack is broken up there by Pat O'Shea. This is Declan Tobin. Out the centre, Frank Cullinan goes to it. This is John Heher. Down this side of the field, down towards Sean Barry. Barry lost his footing there at the crucial moment, but did well to gain possession at the second attempt, going by the 45-metre line. Sells the nice dummy to Noel Coote in towards Raymond Power. Paul Nahill comes across. Still Kilnamona on the attack. In towards the goal. Will that one cross the line? No, it's kept in play there by Paddy O'Connell. Paddy pulls on it out this side. Flicked across in the centre. This is Michael O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin jabs it up. Strikes it left-handed. Oh, it comes off the upright and back into play. And out comes Seamus Durack. Gets the clearance up into the centre. Pat Walser for Éire Óg. Surrounded by two Kilnamona players. One of them has gone back into Mark Tomas Fogarty now in the half-back line. This is Pat Walser again. Chasing after him there is Frank Cullinan. Cullinan very persistent. There's still Pat Walser in possession. Gets the shot into the corner. Nicely read inside by Mark Wren. Gets the clearance back up as far as his own 65. Kilnamona on the attack down the far side. There's Michael O'Loughlin. He has switched corners also. A lot of switches in the Kilnamona side. Oh, a nice shot across. Picks out Des Wren very smartly. Wren strikes it in. Backs and forwards pulling it in there. As MJ Lyons pulled in it there with Paddy O'Connell, but it went past the upright and wide. Seamus Durack with the puck out. Grabbed there unattended by Paul Nahel, but not anymore. The ball breaks back to Pat O'Shea. O'Shea gets the clearance up the far side, goes over the head of Tomas Fogarty. Flann Hegarty is there for Kilnamona. Gets it down the centre. This is Raymond Power. Cut out first time there by Noel Coote. Coote at the second attempt gets it into the centre of the field. Pat Walser is beaten to the ball. But this is Pat O'Shea. Gets it up towards Nolly Ryan. Nolly Ryan and Oliver Mescal. This could be a very interesting tussle indeed. Flann Hegarty tussling for it in there. The ball breaks to Oliver Mescal. His shot is blocked down. This is Tomas Fogarty. Cutting across the centre. Tomas English in towards Barry Smith. Tomas English races onto it again. Looking for the score. Can he get the shot in? He got the shot all right, but it was well off target to the right and wide. So still remains 2 points to 1. 12 and a half minutes gone in this first half. Paddy O'Looney drops it down on the Éire Óg 65. Mickey Sullivan gets it to Declan Tobin. Tobin across towards Tomas English. English gets it by Tomas Lyons. Still English in possession. Oliver Mescal comes out to it. It's still Mescal. Nice control by Mescal. Nice short clearance. Up into the centre. Paul Nahel comes to it for Éire Óg. So this is Raymond Power. Seems to be taking a lot out of it. Then fires it in low. Goes by Noel Coote. Michael O'Loughlin. This fellow is very nifty inside around the corner. And O'Loughlin gets the point. A nice point by Michael O'Loughlin. He was on the Clare minor panel who were defeated by Offaly in this year's All-Ireland final. One of the most promising young forwards in the game. Seamus Durack. Oh, a very good puck out from Durack against the breeze. Drops 55 metres out from the Kilnamona goal. This is John Heher. Heher gets it down left-handed, down towards Raymond Power. Michael Skelly is there for Éire Óg. Raymond Power once again. Down into the far corner. Michael Griffin goes across. Gets the low clearance out as far as Paul Nile. Inside his own 45. Gets it up into the centre of the field. Flann Hegarty. Hegarty drills it down the centre. Sean Barry shows nice control, but then took his eye off it at the crucial moment. But the referee has signalled there that Mickey O'Sullivan has been fouling, so a free in to Kilnamona. Almost halfway through this first half. Kilnamona lead by 2 points, but remember, they're playing with the aid of the strong breeze. Sean Barry, he's accounted for 2 points already. Can he make a 3 from this one? Oh, and this one is off target to the right and wide. And that was a rather interesting one because the 2